Neurodivergent kids tend to experience a greater number of obstacles with listening and following through. As a parent, this means that you tend to see more behavior challenges. Many of the parents I work with are exhausted and confused about how to best address those behaviors. The pushbacks, the meltdowns, the tantrums. You're tired of every small request becoming an ordeal, and it poisons the interactions with your child. Now, when your child refuses to transition or to follow your request, do you know why? What I can tell you from experience is that there are quite a bit of possible reasons. And if you don't know what's causing the problem, it's likely that your approach won't be as effective or that it might create even more behavior challenges. There are three main categories of reasons that can lead to your child not following through when asked to transition or to follow a request. The first category is when your child is already dysregulated when you ask them to do something. It could be related to being upset about losing a game, not getting their way, being tired or hungry. It could also be related to the emotions of people around them. Your child is picking up on those emotions and it's affecting them negatively. In this category, your child is already somewhat dysregulated and any request has the potential to push them over the edge. The second category has to do with the environment at the moment and especially with sensory factors that could be bothering your child. It could be light, sounds, smells, tactile input, too much movement, not enough movement. So you're focusing on what needs to be done, but your child is getting overwhelmed by sensory factors and they're stuck. The third category is when dysregulation is caused by the task itself. It could be related to the fear of failing, to the perceived difficulty of the task, having to wait, being unsure of how to get started. These factors can create anxiety that can lead to dysregulation and more pushbacks. So based on the situation, you can see that adjusting your approach may give you better results. If your child repeatedly fails to listen to you and follow your directions, chances are that they're not able to process your request at that moment. Your goal becomes to figure out why so that you can support them the best you can. Remember that it's often not so much that your child doesn't want to follow through, but more about not being able to do that at that moment. So use behavior as data. Be a detective. Notice patterns. Find out what's driving the behavior. If you're stuck and need more support, that's what I can help you with. How do you relate to this information?